Welcome to the regular meeting of the Swanton Village Board of Trustees for Monday, October 24th, 2022. I'm going to start our meeting with a pledge of allegiance. Please stand.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. Agenda review. Anybody want to change the agenda, add to it, subtract from it?
No.
Okay. Item number 4, public comment. We have a public tonight. That's great.
I would just like to announce and to invite everyone to Swanton Enhancement's first public annual meeting since COVID. It's going to be Thursday at 5:30 in the library upstairs, and Tim Smith will be speaking on economic development. So I hope you can all come.
This Thursday at 5:30
Yep,
in the library. Okay.
upstairs in the library.
Upstairs.
Right.
Okay.
Thank
Good.
you.
I got a little something, Neil, today. On behalf of the chamber, we just want to thank the Village Public Works for changing the drain out in the Swan Pond, I think from 4 to 6. I know they were right on it pretty quick, so I know it's a busy time of year for them guys, so again, just acknowledge it, let them know, certainly. I appreciate that. It's gonna save me a lot. Thank them for me. Thanks.
Good. Thank you. Anything else? Ron, you're the only one left to say something if you want to say.
I'll say it.
Now's your chance.
Speak now or forever hold your peace.
Okay. I'd like to add to the public comment. I assume everybody's seen the Champlain Theater sign is up and restored. Looks great. Got a lot of positive feedback on it, and we're pushing forward. And we have someone in the old gym space there, and they're doing real well. They're pretty happy.
Divine Treasures?
Divine Treasures, and
Yeah.
of course we have the nutrition store next door, and you can go into the nutrition store, then go into the House of Pizza and cancel that out and go back and forth. So, anyway, the Scampers, she's a mainstay down there too. So
Yeah.
plus on the other side, B's on Broadway, but it's looking good. So
It is. And Neil, thank you for saving that Champlain sign.
yeah,
And does it light up?
yes. They changed the wiring on it completely. Had the old incandescent bulbs, and it was the old knob and tube wiring. So they had to rewire it and put the sockets in the same place they were, but they're LED lights now. So it'll light up pretty good. So
I don't remember that it lit up. It must be because I was 12 years old when I was going there and I didn't go at nighttime.
yeah, right.
I don't remember.
You were more than 12 years old when that sign came down, because I was in my 20s.
No, when I was going there to the movies.
Oh, okay.
You know I'm 83.
Okay, I guess I better change the subject. Item number 5, did you have anything else to say, Mark?
That was it, thank you.
Thank you. Approve and accept the minutes from our Tuesday, October 11th meeting. What's your pleasure on the minutes?
I'll move they be approved as printed.
I'll second it.
The motion has been made and seconded to approve and accept our minutes from October 11th. Any discussion, corrections?
No, they look good.
Okay, that being said, all those in favor of the motion signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, motion's carried unanimously. Item number 6, approve and accept the village warrants through Thursday, October 20th, 2022. What's your pleasure on the warrants?
I move they be approved.
And I'll second.
Motion's been made and seconded to approve and accept our village warrants. Questions on that? Adam, you're gonna have a question on that?
Yep, just one. Warrant 97, check 85808 for Qual Services.
That's, used to be 3C Electric.
So those are the ones that during the plant shutdown, they did our circuit breakers and all that kind of stuff up there.
That's all I have.
Okay, anybody else?
No questions.
Okay, that being said, all those in favor of the motion to approve and accept the warrants, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, that motion's carried unanimously. Item number 7, just for Chris's benefit, review and acknowledge the third quarter SQRP report. You wanna give us a little update on that, Chris?
Sure, I'll comment. This is for the camera, this is an internal report forced on us by the state that causes us to evaluate our customer compliance and approvals. And in all our levels, we are extremely well done, whether it's our billers being accurate, payments being posted, days of response for requests. All areas we are well within very happy numbers. Again, I would make a motion that we have received the report, acknowledged its trueness and its, again, mandate for how well we treat our customers.
That's the motion, I'll second it.
Motion has been made that we have reviewed and acknowledged our third quarter service quality and reliability plan for the electric department. Any more discussion? All those in favor of the motion signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, motion's carried. The state will be happy.
We never hear from them.
Oh, I've heard from them.
Oh, yes, we do.
About
We hear
this,
from them a lot, yeah.
not about this.
No, not about that.
Okay, moving right along. Any other necessary business?
Just two things for me. One, I've still got to follow up with the tree warden on 4 new trees for the park. And I still have to follow up with one of the property owners in the village.
Yes, okay.
The lot at the end of the
Yes.
Merchants Row?
Yep. I understand.
Okay, Gene?
No, executive session.
Chris?
I just want to thank the village for sending me my get well card.
But you made it back, anyway, that's good.
I did. I appreciate that and I appreciate the comments.
Everything
We got a
went-
great crew, I gotta tell you.
Yeah, we do.
That's for sure, so. Reg, you got a whole bunch of paperwork?
Just share that. So a couple of things. So VEPSA sent a letter out, I forwarded it to you folks about a webinar that they wanted to do, or a Zoom meeting. One was tonight from 5 to 6:30, and there's one more from 6:30 to 7, or to 8 PM on Wednesday, the 26th. And it's to talk about, basically let me see if I can abbreviate it here. One key recommendation was to choose a one-line message for all VEPSA member utilities to use regularly in outreach to our customers in the community. So basically, it's almost like a tagline, quality above service, or service above quality, or whatever, It's, so the reason why this came up is with the public outreach for Barton, when Barton was going to sell, and VEPSA was pushing the importance of public power. VEPSA went in there and just started, touting how public power was important, to that area and to the state of Vermont, and basically, try to have a tagline associated with that. So basically, what they want to do is have the trustees' input, what they feel would be a tagline for the utility, for all the public power utilities that are under VEPSA.
With the changes that are coming down the pike in the electric industry for Vermont and the whole country, there should be some nice futuristic looking, customer focused. The power's always on, you know.
Yeah.
We're so glad to serve you, so glad to keep you in the light,
Yeah.
that kind of thing.
So that's what this is all about. There are some of those that us directors had agreed upon that, you know, we could narrow it down to 2 or so. So we're just looking for, obviously, you know, the trustees' input, because you're the trustees of the utility, so.
I won't be able to make it, I have another meeting.
I carry my big VIP sticker in the window of my Jeep everywhere I go.
Yeah, sure.
Did you notice that,
6 o'clock, right?
Global Foundries
Yep,
got the okay to be their own power company?
yep.
That's gotta hurt Green Mountain something terrible. I mean, I think that is the greatest thing since sliced bread. Oh, my God.
I just hope it doesn't set a precedent.
Yeah. Oh,
So anyway,
So we missed the one tonight,
yep,
so the one on Wednesday night is 6:30 to 8.
yeah, 6:30 to 8 PM. And I will get Julia to get the Zoom link, and I'll send it out to you folks.
Sounds good.
All right? Okay, and we had a meeting at Project 10 last week to sit down with our Randy Brock, came up to visit Project 10, and we had conversations about what was important with, you know, for the utilities within the state of Vermont. If there's any way he could help. We also had Pam McCarthy come in afterwards. We gave her a tour of Project 10, had similar conversations with her. But one of the most important parts were the letter that was sent to FERC about the study dispute over the Fish and Wildlife and.
Yeah, I was wondering if
the
that
A&R.
came up.
Yes. Yeah, so Randy Brock got a copy of that. And there'll also be copies going out to, gonna be going out to Governor Scott, dam removal task force team, Corey Parent, Robert Norris, Matt Walker, Joe Bean from the Vermont Department of Environmental Conservation, Julie Moore, Secretary of the Vermont Agency of Natural Resources, Peter LaFlamme, Director of the Watershed Management Division, Jeff Crocker from Vermont Agency of Natural Resources, Audrey Mayer, P.E.G. of Field Office Supervision for the Fish and Wildlife, and Ken Hogan also for the Fish and Wildlife. So they'll all get a copy of this letter as well. They're copied when these are filed in FERC, so I'm pretty sure that the last few here for the agencies know that that was filed with FERC. So that was done.
Okay.
Okay, so obviously the attorneys helped draft it, and we kind of told them to calm it down a little bit, because it was pretty terse. So,
Kinda like the original draft.
I know, that you did? Yeah, well,
Well, it was pretty direct.
seeing that was coming from me, I kind of wanted it to be turned down a little bit, so. Especially for Governor Scott, because I mean, he's done so much good here
Yeah.
in Swanton, and you know, during the flood and
Yeah.
the dedication of the bridge and stuff, so didn't want to have him have his first eyes on a dispute with the agencies be a right cross, left cut, uppercut. So,
I do have a question,
yes.
maybe for Reg. Today, the Public Utilities Commission approved Global Foundries obtaining their own power and bypassing, you know,
Green Mountain.
Green Mountain. What's the VETSA's take on that?
Well, I know we discussed it a long time ago, and we didn't think it would actually happen, but
I didn't either.
no, that's kind of like, I think Maine is the same way too, like, so let's say, for example, if our rates were 18, 20 cents a kilowatt, and Enosburg was 13 or 12, whatever, you could go out and say, I want to purchase that power from them instead of from you, because you're so expensive. Right?
This is the first time in Vermont.
Yes.
Who's gonna pay the transportation of the train?
Transmission, yeah, that's a good point. Because how, yeah, I don't know.
Because that's gotta be paid for, and I don't wanna do it.
I know the liability insurance that GMP had to carry, because every time Global Foundries, or even when IBM was there, when they had a glitch, all their machines go down,
Yeah,
and it's like $1 million+ an hour that they lose when that happens. So their liability insurance was like crazy. And I
So-
know that,
my assumption is they're gonna buy power from ISO New England.
Well, they've got to put in 5 megawatts of solar. It's part of the agreement.
Well, that is part of it, yeah.
Yeah. So they're making their own power.
Well, the sun doesn't shine every day here.
I
No.
know that, but
no.
you know how the politics of that works.
But, you know, you can put in solar, but you gotta collect it,
Yeah.
right? So you have to put in battery storage.
Tesla's gonna build a factory in South Burlington, and therefore they can make the batteries to store it.
There you go.
Ron, did you
I
want to
just
say?
wondered if there were any changes contemplated for the downtown dam. I hate to use dam.
Yeah, so that's okay. We are, we have a public meetings coming up, and boy, you have to ask me. There is a company, Stone Cat LLC, they're like, yeah, they're like the gentleman there that passed away that, geez. Anyway, it's been a long day. So, yes, we're gonna have a public meeting to look at the possibilities of putting in generation there, and the agencies are invited, and the public would be invited as well. So, but yeah, we're still looking at that.
I think it's a smallish company, but I don't really know how big they are. I think they're from western New York,
Yeah, they're a
in the
developer.
Buffalo area.
They're a developer, and, but I can tell you that the issues that we're having in the study dispute puts this into play. And if you want, I can give you a copy of this dispute, and you can read that. Basically, what it says is that the agencies want us to study from the hydro facility all the way to Lower Swanton, and Lower Swanton all the way to Lake Champlain, and how our project affects the water levels there. And our engineers that we've hired and our scientists that we've hired says that it's so irrelevant, it's immeasurable, and the agencies are pushing to basically try to find anything they can to make us do Run a River. If we did strictly Run a River and we couldn't pond to relieve those peaks that we see, like, you know, you see these VEPSA alerts that come out every now and then on our Facebook page that reduce electricity so we don't get these high transmission peaks during high demand days. Usually there's one day in the summer that is called the, anyway, it's a transmission peak during the summer and also the cold days in the wintertime. So with us being able to pond like we are, that's basically our own battery, right?
That's
Sitting there behind the dam. And when we know those peaks are there, if we have that drawdown capability, we can start production up during the 5 to 8 p.m. or whatever, and try to cut those peaks down. By doing that, we can save over the life of our license $20 million. So every year, it's a potential $1 million increase on our transmission costs by not being able to shave those peaks, by doing strictly Run a River. So water in, water out, no
What was
pond.
the estimate per year that means more to them maybe? Per year, it's like $500,000 or so?
Yeah, about between $500,000 to $800,000 a year roughly. So we topped it at about $1 million. Because transmission, especially in the wintertime, it goes crazy,
Yeah.
you know.
We'll have to go out and buy power at times like that, if this goes through.
So if
We
we,
hope it doesn't.
yeah, if we can't supply if we go strictly Run a River and we can't produce what we need to produce, the next quickest avenue is fossil fuels. So then that would eliminate our businesses in town that sell their products and tout that they're getting their energy through 100% renewable resources. So like Vermont Precision Tools, H2O now, it used to be Leader. So when they sell their product out in the open market, they can say they're getting 100% renewable energy. And that, that gets them a premium too. It helps keep our rates low. You take $1 million increase on transmission costs, that'll kick us way up there.
It's a no-brainer. Leave it. It's a no-brainer to leave it the way it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, but,
So,
yeah, I think that's, and then, so I had the contract for the bridge work for this spring. I had I got a contract off of the league's website, did some work on it, sent it to our attorney, had them look at it. So we just need to have that signed tonight, so I can get that over to ECI, so they can have that work.
You need a motion?
that's for the water line replacement.
No, this
No,
is
the bridge.
this is
Or the bridge repair.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the bridge
This is the
repair.
bridge repairs for next summer.
Yeah, for next spring.
I make a motion that we approve and sign that document.
I would second, or one of us.
Doesn't matter.
Make your pick.
Okay, a motion has been made and seconded and thirded to go ahead with ECI for improvements to the bridge or rectification of the bridge. Any more questions?
No.
All those in favor of the motion signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Those opposed? Okay, the motion is carried, so we'll have to sign this tonight.
Yep.
Trustees.
You can do it, I mean, whatever. That's all I got.
That's all you've got? Adam, you got one more thing to say?
No, sir, I'm all good.
No. What's going on Saturday?
Oh,
Have to remind him.
yes, Saturday, starting at 5 in the Village Park. It's Halloween in the park. There are many businesses that will be out and lots of folks, looks like good weather, so please come
Yeah.
on out and enjoy a great time.
Yeah.
We've got a special attraction coming,
Oh, really?
coming back, yes.
So help me out.
So I forgot about that too. You see those advertisements, Button Up Vermont,
Yeah.
with the bear and stuff? So the Swanton Energy Committee is teaming up with Efficiency Vermont, and we're gonna have a booth for
Is that
Halloween in
one
the park too.
Oh,
So Efficiency Vermont's
two?
gonna come up, talk about Button Up Vermont there. We're gonna have candy too, because otherwise nobody's gonna stop in and see us. It's not gonna be exciting.
so, okay, I think that's,
I might have a question.
you might have a question? When are you gonna know when?
When you ask me.
What would you like to ask us, Chris?
Well, I would like to ask Reg, do we have any more feedback on the FERC dam approval thing? Anything more coming
After
out
that meeting?
from our efforts?
No, I think FERC is still reviewing that for the scoping study, that meeting. Yeah, they're still reviewing it, so they haven't posted anything yet.
I wonder if no news is good news with those guys.
Yeah, I mean, it's gonna take them a while. They said it wasn't gonna be right off, right?
Yeah.
So it'll be about a month or so before they post it.
And I just wondered with the tax inputs, did we do okay, or we?
Yeah, Lynn put out a letter today, just basically saying the outstanding was only 16,500.
No, 40.
40?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's in the
40
40s.
some.
Was it 40?
Lowest year we've ever had.
Okay.
That surprised me. That's good,
Very good.
Yeah, that's good.
very good.
Okay, and I'd also like to mention that last week
This
we
goes
had a
with that.
joint meeting with the select board, and that went real well. Seems good to get together with them more often, so we all know what's going on, and it was a real productive meeting, so I'd like to thank them again for
Yeah, we did come out.
inviting us over, so, but
We did make a motion to an open session.
we did, yeah. Refresh my memory.
Oh, so that we're gonna lease the property to.
Oh, yeah, that, the property that they wanted for the community center over there, the trustees agreed to lease the property to them for 100 years,
99 years, yeah.
99 years, so that the property deal isn't a problem anymore, so they can move forward, well, we can move forward with the study or whatever permit process that we have to do next, so. That was a good, we had a good conversation in executive session and came out with that solution, so.
Sorry we missed it, we were out of town. Is there a date for the next joint session?
I think we said a date, but I think Earl wanted to do November, right?
Yeah, Earl said something about, ask Earl. I don't think there's anything cast in concrete yet, but, yeah, we agreed to meet again soon, so.
Good.
but,
Thank you.
Holidays are coming real quick, so.
Oh, I guess.
Budget time,
Yeah, budget time.
starting budgets already.
Yeah, budgets. Election, the elections,
We'll be glad when that's over.
so.
Yeah, I'm sick of listening about Elise Stefanik.
Yeah,
All of them in general.
Oh,
all of them, yeah.
yeah, just so sick of it.
So,
Yeah, they've caused all of this stuff for everybody. My word, those two people are powerful.
yeah, so. Anyway, enough of that.
Hey, sorry.
So,
Politics and religion, you don't talk about it.
if there's nothing else to be talked about in open session, I'll entertain a motion to go into executive session to discuss personnel.
So moved.
Seconded.
Motion has been made and seconded to go into executive session to discuss personnel. All those in favor of the motion signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Those opposed? Okay, this meeting is in executive session.